Good morning, Tehmina Khan is here in TKMaths S1. In today's video, we will continue the lessons on inequalities and identities, chapter 3. This is a part of the syllabus of year 11, further maths, Pearson Edexcel. We have already seen 2 videos on this topic. In this chapter, there are these topics. So point number 1, 2, 3, we have already completed. Now we are on point 4, which is about graph linear inequalities in 2 variables. And there will be 2 videos on this topic. So the prerequisite for this topic is to understand what is y is equals to mx plus c, the general form of the straight line equation. If equation of the line is given, then how you will sketch it. And if it is already given, then how you will find the equation of the line. So let's quickly go through these 2 concepts and then we will go into the graph of the linear inequalities. So whenever the line equation is given, you know C tells you y-intercept. And in this equation, the y-intercept is 3. It means line will pass through 3. M is the gradient of the line. In this case, in this example, it is plus 2. When the gradient is positive, the direction of the line will be like this. When the gradient is negative, then the direction of the line will be like this. So without plotting it, I know the direction of this line will be like this. But to draw the line, I need another point. So suppose I put x equals to 1 in this equation. So what point I will get? 5. So at 1, I will get 5. So I will plot that point and I will draw the line. So you should know how to draw these lines, number 1 thing. Now let's see, if line is given to you, then how do you find the equation of the line? So you will pick up 2 points from the graph, which I have already written for you here. This point is 3, 0 and this is 0, 5. So when the graph is given to you, line is given to you in the graph, you can pick up any point which is readable. It's not necessary that the point is always on the x-axis and y-axis. Now I have to find the equation of this line, which is in this form. So I know C will be 5 because it tells you the y-intercept. Now to find out the gradient, I will apply the gradient formula, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So it is minus 5 over 3. So equation of the line is y is equals to minus 5 over 3x plus 5. So this was a prerequisite knowledge for it. So let's start. Now we are coming to linear inequalities. You know inequality symbols are these: greater than equals to, less than, and less than equals to. These are 4 inequality symbols. So for example, if you see the first one, the dotted line is x is equals to 3. This is a vertical line passing through 3 on the x-axis. Now if I say x is greater than 3, it means I'm talking about this region, right? So this region is what? X is greater than 3. Because the line, vertical line, is dotted, so only greater than symbol will come. This equal symbol will not come here, right? And the left hand side region of the line is x less than 3. Now let's see the second example. In this example, this line is y is equals to 2. The region above the line will be represented by y greater than equals to 2, this whole region above the line. And the one which is below the line from this side, this region is y is less than or equals to 2, right? It is like a number line. If the line is y is equals to 2x plus 2 minus 2x plus 2, right? Because plus. So this region which is above the line, this side, will be represented by y is greater than equals to 2x plus 2. And the region which is below the line, this side, it will be represented as y is less than equals to 2x plus 2. Right. Now let's see the last example. This line which is y is equals to minus half x plus 1, the region above the line is represented by y is greater than, now I'm not writing this equal to because the line is dotted. y is greater than minus half x plus 1. And this side below the line will be represented by inequality y is less than minus half x plus 1. So what we have learned here, when these lines are given to you and question says shade it, this is convention to shade the opposite side. For example, if it is x greater than 3, which side I will shade? My required region is right hand side, right? This one is my required region, right side. But I will shade the left side. Why will I do that? When I will tell you the next example in which there are 4 or 5 inequalities and we have to combine all of them to show the shaded region, then this becomes helpful. So always take the region opposite to the required one for shading. So for example, if I see this one, y is less than equals to minus 2. So this region is y less than equals to minus 2. So when I will be shading, I will shade this region and this region will be called R, the below region. Achha, by the way, always read the question carefully. In this question, it is not saying use shading for your answer, right? So you can explain here the example here. For example, y is less than equals to minus 2. So very clearly you are telling which region is y less than equals to minus 2. In this case, I have to shade or I have to identify the region which is less than equals to 2x plus 2. So I know it is the below region, this side of the line. This is my region. So this is y is less than equals to 2x plus 2. When we will shade in the next question with the multiple inequalities, we always shade the opposite region. Okay? Now the last example, y is greater than minus half x plus 1. So what I want is the region above the line. This is the region I want because it is greater than. So this region is y greater than minus half x plus 1. So I will shade this region. So when we will combine the equation, you will understand okay, why did I shade the opposite region. So in short, to remember, just remember when the line is slant and the equation is in the form y is equals to mx plus c, always the above region will be represented by greater in both the cases and the below region will be represented by less than. If line is solid, write equals to. If line is dotted, do not write equals to symbol. In case of horizontal line, the above region is greater, below region is less. Similarly, if the line is vertical, just like number line, right side is greater than, left side is less than. Again, if line is solid, write equals to. If line is dotted, do not write equals to. This A is representing any constant number. So now let's see. I have done this question. I have to find out the region which is satisfied by all these 4 inequalities, right? Which is represented by these 4 inequalities. Like I said, whenever you are combining all the inequalities, this is convention. Do not shade the region which is required. For example, if I required the region greater than equals to, I will shade less than equals to. So see this line, this one, right? I need what? Right hand side. In this example, I have shown you 4 parts and then I will show you the combined parts, right, together. But when we will be doing an exam, we will do only one final one. And I have already shown you how to draw the line. So best thing in this case, when you're drawing, forget the inequality. So first of all, draw the line x equals to 1. So this is the line x equals to 1. And after that, identify the region. Similarly, when you're plotting this line, so what you should have in your mind, 4x plus 3y equals to 12. So you will draw this line and then it is less than. So you need a region which is below. So you will shade the above region like I have shaded here. In this case, 2y is equals to x line I will draw. And after that, if you see here, after that, you will shade the above region because you have to keep the less than and equals to region. This one you have to keep. And the last one, y is greater than equals to 0. You know x-axis is called y equals to 0. So this line, x-axis is y equals to 0. I have to keep the region above it, greater than equals to. So I will shade the lower region. Now let's combine all of them in one diagram. See here. So when you combine all of them in one diagram, at the end, you are left with the region where I have written R. This one. This region. And if you see, this region is covered by how many lines? See here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these 4 sides of the region represents 4 inequalities which are mentioned here. Right? So now this is a test for your understanding. You can put the video on hold and draw these lines on the graph paper. So when you draw these lines, put y is equals to 2x, x plus y equals to 4, y plus 2x equals to 1. Draw these lines on your graph paper. I am showing it to you, but you can put the video on pause, right? After this, then we will shade it. I did not shade here. I wanted to shade it with you. So these lines I have drawn. So let's start. Okay, so the first one is y is equals to 2x, which is this green line. Greater than equals to. It means I need above region. The A side above the green line. So I will shade the area which is below the green line, because this is I don't want. Okay. Next line, x plus 2y equals to 4, which is blue line. What I need? A region which is below it, because it is less than and equals to, you can see here. So I will shade the region which is above the blue line. So I am shading this region. Right. Okay. Then the last one, which is represented by pink, x plus 2y equals to 1. Y plus 2x equals to 1. Now what I want is the region which is above, greater mean above the pink line. So I will shade the region which is below the pink line. This is how you will do it in exam. First draw the lines and then regions. Question says represent the region by the sets. So it's better you write now R inside the region. So your region is this whole area. So you can write R here, and you can write down here the required region is represented by letter R to be more precise. Okay. So thank you very much for watching this video. In the next video, we will see the cases where shades are given to you and you have to identify the equations. So take care.